After my boyfriend ended his own life, I slept with his best friend, and the guilt is devouring me alive while the internet picks my bones clean. My boyfriend took his own life earlier this year. 26 years old. Gone in a heartbeat. Missing for days before they found him. Those days still live in my skull. Every unanswered text, every what if I'd driven over, every what if I'd called one more time. The loop never stops. It's exhausting. It's relentless. It's a knife that twists every time I breathe. We were together 4 years. He was my entire world. 2 months later, still raw, still shattered, I ran into one of his best friends. Part of that tight, ride-or-die inner circle. Great guy. Always there for my boyfriend through the mental health hell, even when he didn't fully understand it himself. New sides of him I never saw. Seeing him again felt like oxygen after drowning. Familiar. Safe. Like touching a piece of the person I lost. Like maybe some part of him wasn't gone forever. We ended up at a bar. Drank far too much. Opened wounds we'd kept stitched shut. Cried ugly, snotty tears. Laughed through the pain because what else do you do? And eventually we slept together. Grief plus alcohol plus shared trauma equals catastrophic collision. I know exactly where it came from. Desperation to feel close to anything that still carried his scent, his laugh, his memory. I needed a heartbeat that understood the hole in my chest. The guilt crashed in like a tidal wave the next morning. I bolted. Haven't talked about it since. He texted once. Hope you got home safe. Sorry for everything. Radio silence after that. Now I'm paralyzed imagining, he told the other 2 best friends. They were fiercely protective of him. Loved him like blood. If they know, I'm erased from their lives. They'll see me as a traitor. A grave robber. Someone who disrespected his memory 2 months after he was gone. Or worse, they'll think something was brewing before he died. Nothing was. Ever. The thought makes me physically ill. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I just sit here imagining their disgust. Reddit detonates. Some comments are gentle. Give yourself grace. Grief makes us do messy things. Others are vicious. You deserve the guilt. Admit you two were already fucking and he found out. That's why he killed himself. If a guy posted this, he'd be crucified. Seek God. One person said they lost faith in humanity because people weren't stoning me harder. Another, you're a bad person for seeking comfort. The hate is so loud it drowns out the kindness. And the worst part, the harshest comments actually cracked me open. They screamed mortal sin, but couldn't explain why. No logic. Just rage. Just feelings. Just unwritten rules. You don't sleep with your dead boyfriend's best friend. Okay, but why? No one was betrayed. No one was cheated on. He's gone. I'm not obligated to live in a convent. The guilt was suffocating, but the logic behind it? Paper thin. That silence from the outrage brigade spoke louder than their vitriol. It gave me the courage to breathe. Texted him, hi. He replied instantly. We met up, sober this time. I apologized for ghosting. He apologized for panicking and blaming himself. We admitted we're both still wrecked. Holidays are knives. He said being with me felt comforting, familiar, but also terrifying, like the ultimate betrayal. He cares about me. Maybe more than he expected. That scared him. I admitted the same pull. But guilt's still there. We don't know what to do with it. He confessed. He told the other 2 friends. Overwhelmed with guilt. Panic. Needed to punish himself. They're upset with him. Not me yet. They don't understand how it happened. I feel exposed. Raw. Humiliated. But also a lighter. No more wondering, do they know? They know. And the world didn't end. The sky didn't fall. I'm still breathing. I still love my boyfriend. Still speak of him in present tense. Still feel like moving forward is betrayal. But rationally, he's gone. Nothing I do changes that. Sleeping with his friend 2 months later isn't a mortal sin. It's grief. Messy, ugly, human grief. The judgmental comments screaming, evil couldn't explain why. That silence was louder than their outrage. It freed me to ask the real question. Why do I feel this way when no actual harm was done? Grief doesn't come with a rulebook. Some people want you to suffer forever to prove your love was real. Fuck that. You're allowed to seek comfort. You're allowed to feel attraction again. You're allowed to live. The guilt's real, but it doesn't own you. And sometimes the loudest, you're a monster, voices are just mad they don't get to control your morning.